Alright, so we got one feral and our first juggernaut finally down. Perhaps we can actually start picking up the pace now. But Sebastian, he's got quite a bit of catching up to do.
That could be worse.
The thing is, we haven't even encountered, like, another enclave yet. We still currently just have that first one that wants our plague samples.
Nice. Feel graceful.
Meaning that we also don't really have much of a pool of survivors to pick from. Because, I mean, after all, we will eventually have to start recruiting people. We still have to get our Red Talon Asian as well. That will come with time. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot to do. But we do have an infestation to take out. And a little bit of free influence, get us standing up a little bit. I mean, he's got quite a bit of catching up to do, but I think that Feral and Juggernaut did quite a good amount for him. Now, in the beginning, I find it's very easy to just kind of, well, you know, depending on how quickly one wants to progress, like, you know, giving away your samples immediately and just progressing the campaign as fast as possible, it's easy to have infestations just kind of build up on you. With the route that I'm taking, I do have quite a good amount of time to just take them out before they end up maturing into, like, 2 or 3 Screamers and double-digit Zeds. And, you know, to each his own. For those who have a more conservative playstyle in the lethal zone, well, this will be for you. For others, oh well, do your thing. If it works for you, it works for you.
Crush them while they're down.
Of course, we're out of stamina. Oh my gosh. We really need, like, an ally or something that provides us an experience boost.
I'm gonna go get checked out. Make sure everything still works like it should.
Yeah. We gotta get that infirmary up. I mean, sure, we can, you know, use it for relieving some blood plague infection, but we gotta get rid of our injuries. More and more parts. Again, we don't mind. Alright, so I'd say now's as good a time as any.
All right. I think we're
Maybe we can find ourselves some fuel. And hopefully once our command center is nice and upgraded, we can take this spot as a fuel outpost, maybe? It might be a bit close to home. I mean, we already have our food spot, so you know what? I think we'll just search this place instead. Find a fuel outpost somewhere else. Bandages. I don't mind. I'll take them.
That's worth taking.
Alright, fuel rucksack, which should be helpful. Alright, there we go. That's our command center finally upgraded. Let me think. We could leave the food one, put the fuel one here, and find a food one somewhere else. But I think there should be a fuel spot somewhere down here. I mean, we have the fuel to go venturing out. With our plague cure, I'm really not too worried about going into unknown territory. But yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, we should drop off our stuff first. Who knows, we might find some good stuff down there. There we go, a few extra supplies just in case. Alright, here we go. We're finally going outside of, like, the central area of Mayor Valley. Or it will be. And that's always a good thing to get started up. And oh my goodness, we're definitely not upgrading this thing again. At least not anytime soon. We still have to worry about our infirmary anyway. Oh, nice. Nice driving. And look at that, I already hear a Juggernaut. Do we want to take on a second one now? We only got a few Zeds around. I mean, we could. It's still not exactly like a ridiculous map. What is that sound? Like, is that just me? It sounds like... No way that's just me. Pretty sure you guys can hear that too. Like, it sounds like a bloater gas or something. Like a freshly blown up bloater. Oh, whatever, it's probably just a glitch or something. Yeah, we do have a Juggernaut, but... Nah, no. You know, I think our first performance was alright. In fact, I think it was flawless. We took him down without any damage, but... You know what? Nah, let's not push our luck right now. Now's not the time. Let's go and find ourselves that outpost. Have some fuel growth. Oh, look at that.
Anyone copy?
And of course she is right back where that Juggernaut I think was. Screw it. She can wait a hot second. Let's get that fuel outpost first. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind having a heavy weapon instead. Just in case I need to take on like a larger number of Zeds. Heavy weapons, I would say, are perfect for crowds. Bladed weapons, not so much. As much as I favor bladed weapons and close combat. Man, I always second guess myself. Always, every single time. I mean, part of me actually really wants to take on that Juggernaut, not only for the skill building, but I mean, the plague samples. Why not? But we may not have to encounter him. Nah, we're good. He's not even around here, unless he like starts running in or something. And there's no Zed, so she's calling for help for whatever reason. Even though she's perfectly fine in here. Man, we don't need it.
I need some help.
Although we could come back for it maybe at some point.
Really good to see you.
Alright, so she wants to clear out an infestation.
Turns out I ain't quite dead yet.
Alright, let's see.
Surprise,
Where is it?
surprise.
Where is it? Oh, would you look at that? We'll have to go back there anyway. Perfect. That's perfectly fine with me. But still, I'll keep the heavy weapon just in case. Who knows what we'll run into there. It's nighttime. Things might, like, you know, I think things are starting to pick up a little bit. Like, the Zed saturation, I'm noticing, is getting just, like, a bit higher. Like, this many Zeds in one space was not common, like, a day ago. You know, we got 2 Juggernauts, too. A lot more bloaters as well. I didn't even see that screamer. Alright, let's see what we can do. We might actually just be able to, like, back into those guys, actually.
Screamer over there.
Maybe? Let's see. Get the screamer first. There we go. Okay, no, we kind of backed ourselves into a stupid spot. We've got to fight. Whatever we got. This is what we got a heavy weapon for. No problem. What I love is that almost every hit is a knockdown immediately, which is perfect for just a series of executions.
Another day, another dead thing. Okay. I'm ready
Might
to
even
get
help
out
me
of
get
here.
my stealth up a little bit, since I can just knock them down, no problem.
The more Zeds I kill, the more I respect them. Like how they stay focused on their objective. If we could recruit the bastards, we might turn this thing around.
Alright, yeah, let's get these guys over with. They might have some stuff we could possibly buy off of them. Maybe, depending on our influence situation. We'll see what happens when we get her back.
Punch it.
It's nice to finally see some like other survivors on this map. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait for like the other enclaves before. I'm totally messing up my words. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait to like give them my plague samples first. All right, we got some new faces, new allies, people to trade with.
Come here a sec. I want to talk to you.
And I'm familiar with these guys. They always give you an ammo rucksack,
like that.
I believe,
Maybe we'll work together
after the
again
first
soon.
mission.
Hasta luego. Now that's a bunch of folks you do not want to mess with. Ah, damn, this shit is heavy.
Alright, let's see what these guys have got.
Hey, good to see you again.
¿Qué quieres?
Alright, heavy weapon. No, we don't need that. Flashbangs, those ones will come in very handy. We only have 529 influence, so we can't... That assault rifle is very tempting. We'll definitely want the flashbangs. That's going to be useful at some point. We still want to have enough to get that fuel outpost, which I'm not really sure how much it would be, but I think we want to have at least 300 to 400 influence on us just in case. But we can always come back to these guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere down there. Now we can get back on track. Now this part of the map, I just hate it. There's just too much like stuff on the road, so many hazards to hit, especially with a smoking vehicle. That's not the greatest. But whatever, I got a toolkit, so we're gonna be okay. Now, I really hope whatever fuel station I do find does not have a plague heart, like, sitting in there. In fact, I'm surprised I'm not seeing more plague hearts, but a lot of them might just end up, like, clustered. Alright, yeah, so yeah, that's great. We do have a gas station, and it's not occupied.
Shut tight.
Alright, you know what? I'm not making noise right now. Usually if one door is locked, you can always try another door, and it should be open. Most of the time I find that's the case.
Muertos around.
Alright, good thing we didn't buy anything else.
Outpost, prepped and ready.
Alright, perfect. Now we can search this place nice and quick. Alright, well, we finally got
I might be carrying
an
too much
8-slot backpack, although it's unfortunately the 12-pound one, too. It's the heavy weapon that's doing a lot. We can, yeah, there we go, put the backpack away. Ah, perfect, yeah, down to medium. Anything else that we do carry, however, will probably put us over.
Bueno, keep it coming.
Nice. Okay, time to make a return trip. We are almost completely stocked. Can use up the gas. So as things start to pick up, like as the Zeds, the saturation begins to pick up, um, my driving will continue to be conservative, if not more conservative, because the rendering, I would still say, is just not completely fixed. Especially with a vehicle like this, like any fast vehicle, you are going to hit something if you want to floor it. Now I think we've got some. Yep, we got electrical boxes here. We'll see if we can find some scraps of circuitry, because we will need these soon. Let's take these guys out, get that stealth up, don't get bitten. Oh, wow, fail. Unfortunately, with his low stamina, swinging this thing around, oh, man. But at least it's like a guaranteed knockdown, I think. Oh, perfect, and we got another sample. We can finally start collecting for those other assholes. I think, anyway. I'm not sure how many samples we actually have in storage. I'd like to have an extra, like, 5, just in case I need to create another backup sample. A backup cure. Alright, come on, scraps of circuitry, let's do this. Of course. Okay, good. Well, we got something.
Hire out lugging this shit around.
Alright, his wits are okay. Another 3 stars. Yeah, he's not bad. Computers. We still need another 3 stars, and that will be our first leader, that guy. I always recommend starting off with a trader. That way, when you do end up moving to a bigger base with a large slot, you can build yourself a trade depot and pretty much get whatever resources you need. Like, particularly, I do it for mods. Then after that, I end up changing into a more preferred leader. But we'll see all that when we get there. Alright, nice. Looked like another vehicle that we just passed. We'll keep that one in mind for later. Alright, look at that. Got some nice additions. That was a good run. Alright, no particular objectives, but let's go exploring a little bit more. I believe that there are some other material... It's either material or fuel spots. I believe... No, they have to be materials down there that we can go for. Yeah, nothing there that we can use. Oh, although that fruit stand or whatever looks a little promising. Maybe on the way back. Alright, nice. And that addition of materials came from our recycling person. I heard a feral. Can probably take him on. Alright, there we go. Ha. Now, driving over a feral, I find, is not always the easiest thing ever. There might be... Oh my gosh, wow. Wow, okay, come on. I think there might be some kind of a method where you drive towards them, but you don't put your foot on the gas or something. I'm not really sure, though. But yeah, if you're lucky, sometimes you can drive right into them and they just can't get out of the way fast enough. And yeah, here I am getting sidetracked again, you know, just because. It just happens in this game. Seeds, always useful. Just so we can at least keep ourselves... Okay, that one hasn't ran out yet. That way we can at least keep ourselves at 0 losses per day. For the time being, until we can find ourselves a mod or get enough resources
I might be carrying too much here.
to upgrade it so that we get a surplus of food. Alright, nice. More seeds. But no mods. Oh, those will come in really useful. I guess I can use that. I can always just sell it. We can use the influence. I mean, we're kind of scraping by right now. Alright, slight pit stops just so we can get rid of a few things. Because I'm quite positive that those buildings over there have a good amount of stuff in them. If my memory serves me right. Alright, nice. And we got, okay, we got 2 plague hearts. And we've already gotten the attention of a good amount of plague Zeds. This could get bad. They're kind of coming from all over the place right now. Let's not get bitten. Alright, alright. And this is where the heavy weapon, I think, should truly shine. It's just a bunch of knockdowns, executions, easy kills. Oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. Another advantage with heavy weapons, when you're doing an execution, any Zeds that are too close, they will get knocked down. Most of the time, anyway. Oh, okay, wow, that was... Okay, that was an interesting glitch. Gosh, I need to shut this guy up. Oh my gosh, that's another one of those rather irritating glitches. Whenever you aim down your sights and throw fire, sometimes you will end up kind of throwing it right at yourself, like what you just saw there. So, you know, take caution. I don't even know how to really control for that. It just happens from time to time. Alright, let's see if I can take this guy out, man. Nope. Still can't shoot my crossbow accurately. We can just use fire, I guess. Alright, alright. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going. There you go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. And we got a plague sample out of it. 2 plague samples, actually. Let's take this guy out first. Alright, nice. That is what I like to see. Now let's finally... Okay, now we're getting tired. Damn, already? Does not feel like I've been using this guy for that long. But you know what? He's kind of been through a lot. Feral, a Juggernaut, a couple of crowds, and I think I selected him when things actually just started to pick up. Because, I mean, we haven't seen this many Zeds in the past couple of days. We can go get those espresso shots that we, or whatever they were called, those espresso pills or something, that we just found in that little case. Yeah, one of these bad boys. Look at that. 6 more plague samples. So now we definitely have a backup now for a cure. So any other plague samples that we find now, we can finally give to that other enclave. Traveling in between plague cards, so I want to make sure, if need be, I can run and have as much stamina as I'm going to need. Let's just try to keep a low profile. And here's one of those buildings. I don't know if you can see it on the mini-map, but there should be textbooks in there.
All quiet.
Alright, so this one is materials and fuel. Okay. It honestly does not look like the type of place that would have these resources, but I really won't complain.
I can work with
Alright, look at that. Perfect.
Ah,
That's
damn, this
beautiful.
shit's
I really should have brought someone with me. It would have made this a whole lot easier. Oh, of course. Asshole. Of course it's turning around at just the right time. Alright, I think we're gonna have just enough space. Another one can go in the trunk, and one will have to stay on our back. Unless we find more.
That could be worse.
Okay, I mean, I don't mind. We don't really have any of those. Or maybe not much anyway. Alright, more parts. Yeah, I'm not going to chance running right now. Not close to the play cards. I just don't want any attention right now at all. Then again, maybe I will. Screw it. One last rucksack. I mean, what are they going to do? Pull a juggernaut out on me right now? Or no. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just switch this guy out. Screw it.
Okay, that's heavy.
He'll get some sleep. We'll have a fresh character. Yeah, drop off everything. The communal crossbow. Even the cure. There you go. Look at that. Everyone's carrying freaking injuries, man. We gotta get this infirmary going. Alright, so that is the last of our bandages. Next we're just going to move on to using up our weak painkillers. And we don't really have much for fire, so... firecrackers are the next option. Let's get these things home. Let's also try not to blow up our vehicle on the way there. Okay, cool. That's a nice bonus. I do not mind that at all. Yeah, definitely cannot make that pit stop. We won't forget that spot, though. in there. Man, I'm not even really sure of the locations of each of these electrical boxes. Well, the searchable ones anyway. Because I know we're going to need a lot more scraps of circuitry than what we have right now. Well, we're going to just have to do some exploring. There's that car again. Can't forget you. In fact, we might even want to take it over the other sedan that we have. I don't know, I just kind of like their handling. They seem to have good speed, too.